Hola, hola. Do some POTA hunting tonight. We just got done with our shenanigans stream over on Ham Radio Adventure Guys channel. And figured do a little bit of hunting. Have some fun. Do something out of the ordinary. See Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar in the chat. What's going on? I think James just hopped frequencies because he was getting pummeled on 7205. Apparently there was a rag chewer that was already using the frequency. So we're going to hop around here, see what kind of trouble we can get into on Parks on the Air and go from there. Let's check in, see what James is doing. He's on 7196. Let's check in with him. Oh, they were big mad. Yeah. Man, he's still not in a good spot. Man. Hey, from Jekyll Island, what's going on, Dale? I'm going to be running 100 watts. No more.
Whiskey Delta 4,
let's see what
Delta
we can do.
Alpha, November.
Man, it worked. 5 and 9. 1 out. Thanks. All right, got James in the log. We'll check in with him in about 10 more minutes here. Get him on the late shift here. Let's see. Whiskey 1 and Whiskey Charlie is on a new park to me in Alabama. Brian, you're at 3704, and I don't have that one yet. We're going to check in and see what's up.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Tango Alpha X-Ray. QSL.
40's kind of rough tonight.
Kilo Quebec 4, Tango Alpha X-Ray. You were 5-5, Alpha Lima. QSL, Jerry, thank you so much, buddy. Quebec 4, Tango Alpha X-Ray. I copy the 5-5.
Now let me know if the audio level's good. Radio versus me,
QSL,
stuff like that.
QSL, thank you. Good luck.
Hey, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November, 5 and 9, again.
5 and 9. Thanks for the new park, buddy. 7-3.
Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for the new park, Brian. Get him in the log here. All right, just so everybody knows what's going on here, if you're not familiar with my setup, directly to that side of me, that's the output for my Yaesu FTDX 101D. And above that, up that way, is my Flex Tuner Genius. That's the output screen on my tuner. What's cool about the Tuner Genius Flex is it also has a built-in antenna switch on the back. I only have 2 antennas, and depending on what band I select, it'll automatically choose the antenna for me, so I don't have to have like a manual, coax switch. It's pretty daggum nifty. Antenna 1 on that is going to be my hex beam. Antenna 2 is going to be my inverted V. The inverted V I can run on any band. The hex beam is good 6 through 20. So if I'm on 40 meters, I'll be on antenna 2. Other antenna for almost everything else. Texas on 40 might be a little bit early for that, but we'll give it a listen.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November.
Yeah, thanks so much. 5 and 3. 5 and 3 in Georgia. Have a great night. 7-3. Yeah, that was KI5TBT. James over in Texas. Pop him in the log here. Cat control. Somebody asked me how I switch frequencies so fast when I'm hunting POTA. I use POTA Plus extension. Works on your in Chrome browser. Works in Edge. Any Chromium-based browser. And it has a QSY button that interfaces with a program on the back end, which sends commands to AC log, in my case, N3FJP AC log, and gives me cat control over my radio so I can switch between. I don't have to manually move the knob on my radio. So it makes life a lot easier. All right, 20 meters. Switch to antenna 1 automatically. That's pretty cool.
Appreciate it.
This guy's in the extra portion.
Sounding good here in the US 2996 every 3 years. Thanks for activating.
14158.
For being there, 7-3. November 5, Tango Lima Hotel.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November. 5
Yeah, thank you so much, buddy. 5 and 6, Georgia, 5-6, Golf Alpha. Sounding great, 7-3. Man, those tuners that come in there blister your eardrums out, won't they? See if we can hear Buddy Tim up there, November Whiskey 9, Foxtrot. No, move on down. Maybe Washington. Nothing yet. How about Texas?
Copy the 5-9, you're 5-9, US 3031, stand by for nation.
This is KJ5HVA. Dual operator in Texas. US 3031.
Copy your 5-9, thanks for hunting. That's good. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel, Victor Alpha, parks on the air, QR that.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November, 5-9, US 3031.
Yeah, sounding great here, Nathan. 5 and 9.
Copy your 5-9, please stand by for 9 second up.
Yeah, standing by.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November, this is Whiskey Delta 5, Mike Alpha Tango 5-9, US 3031.
Yeah, thanks so much, Matt. 5 and 9 in Georgia. And have a great night, guys. 7-3.
73, this is Whiskey Delta 5, Mike Alpha Tango, parks on the air.
If you're wondering how I'm saying my call sign, it's a voice memory in my radio. And I've talked about this over and over and over again. It makes activators familiar with your call sign. If you say it the same way over and over and over and over again to them, you teach the activator that's you. So in big pileups, if they hear just one letter out of my call sign, since my voice cuer says it the same way every time, they kind of realize that it's me. So to help you voice familiarity and gives you an extra, 3 to 6 dB is what I say. So see if we can hit California right now. Nothing. Missouri spot is 14 minutes old. We won't try that one here. Somebody on a trail, the Butterfield Overland Trail.
November 8, Sierra Lima Tango.
Oh, you're loud. The noise floor kind of sucks right now, too. See if I can cut it down a little bit. I've noticed if I have my hex beam turned a certain way, I get a lot more noise.
All right, take care, buddy. Have a good one. I'll catch you later. This is November 6th, Victor Hotel Fox, US 9757 in California.
California.
Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
See if we can hit them with 95 watts.
November 4, Zulu
95 watts.
Delta. Okay, November 4, Zulu Papa Delta. I got you to 5 and 5, 55.
Somebody in the chat, give me an audio report. The radio audio, is it too loud? Too low? Let me know.
Yeah, I got you 5-5 also. 55 both ways. And thanks for Tennessee, okay? 7-3. 7-3. Kilo Alpha 3, Mike Alpha Juliet.
Just hop right in there, man.
Kilo Alpha 3. Roger, this is Kilo Alpha 3, Mike Alpha Juliet. You're 5-5 on the East Coast in Papa Alpha.
Papa Alpha.
Okay, you got the 5-5 into PA. You're also 55. Also 55. Louis QSL, thanks for the 5-5. Have a great evening, 73. All right, take care. This is
Perfect, Adrian. Appreciate it.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Ending Zulu Yankee.
This might be a tough one to get here. I'm only running 100 watts tonight, guys. I'm actually sending my amp back off to ACOM. I bought it in 2022, December of 22. And it's time, it was due for a good service tune-up anyway. But me and ACOM did a little bit of diagnostics on it, and it turns out one of my LD MOS, not the LD MOS transistors, one of the gates must be bad on it because it's not getting any drain voltage. And I would normally, when I first got it, I could put 15 to 20 watts input and get well over 1.2K out of that amp. And now I have to drive it like 45 watts input to get 700 out, and that's the maximum it will do. So we did a little bit of troubleshooting with ACOM, and they diagnosed it and said, yeah, you got a bad LD MOS transistor. So sending that off to a guy just south of Orlando, and he's going to get that shipped up to me. He's an authorized ACOM repair center or person, and his passion is building and repairing amps, many different brands. So comes highly recommended from the people that I've talked to that has work done by him. So hopefully get it back in short order. And I got to admit, this 100-watt hunting is actually pretty fun. Still trying this guy over in California here. I'll swing my beam a little bit more west.
Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November.
We might not make this. I don't think he's going to stick around for late shift. He was in a hurry there. He's already marked himself QRT on the spot page. So. All right, we'll move along. Yeah, he's going. Let's go back to 40 meters here. I can't hear Tim tonight. All right, it's a new day. It is 000 Zulu. Let's roll back through these. Loud tonight.
Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November.
Hey, thank you much. 5 and 7 Golf Alpha. See you. Go check back on James, KE8PZN. Still at Chief Logan State Park, 1810. We'll run through these sideband spots, and then we'll go see what's on CW.
Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November.
Somebody's trying to interfere with them, huh? Nice. Lids.
Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November. Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November.
Hey, Brent. Man, it's tough to get his pileup. Five and 9. Thanks for the new day. Awesome possum. All right, let's search around here. I want to go back to Tim, see if I can hear him. Oh, I do, I think.
Whiskey Delta 4
Couldn't hear him earlier.
Alpha November.
Hey, thank you much. 5 and 5, Georgia. See it. All right. There's a park down in Cuba. 28 minutes old, the spot is anyway. Let's run back through some 20-meter spots.
Who's 7 Alpha Whiskey Sierra?
This hex beam is resonant on 6 through 20. even though I have the tuner engaged, I'm not really using it so much. I use it more just for the automatic antenna switching, right?
Kilo Echo 4, Quebec Charlie Yankee, 59 Texas, US 2996, Whiskey 3 Kilo.
Man, Dominic, you're sounding good tonight, buddy.
Texas, Alabama, Kiershead.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
4 Papa Kilo, 59 Texas, US 2996, Whiskey 3 Kilo.
Thank you so much for the 5-9. Also 5-9 into Puerto Rico. Great signal. Over.
Thank you for Puerto
Kind
Rico.
of good from Puerto Rico.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Alpha November.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November. 5959 Texas, US 2996, Whiskey 3 Kilo on a vertical and solar power.
Hey, man, sounding good, Dominic. Doing great. 5-9 over here in Georgia. Have a great night.
Thanks for Georgia. I'll be in activating North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina tomorrow, and Southern Virginia on Tuesday, Lord willing.
Man, you got a big trip ahead of you in the morning then, right?
Yeah, I got to fly out. I got to be at the airport at like 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, have fun with that, right?
I should
double.
be activating sometime after lunch tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you have fun with that red eye, 7-3.
7-3, appreciate it. Yours,
Hey, Roger, Roger, copied Wisconsin. Thank you, buddy.
Check in with November Lava Lava. Whiskey.
Oscar, Tango, Tango.
All right, Kilo 4,
See if he got me.
5-9, 7-3.
Thank you, buddy. 73. I think I also heard Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta Toby, 59.
5980, thank you, 73.
Thank you, 73. CQ Park from there. Kilo Oscar 4, November, Lima, Lima.
November 3, Sierra Tango Lima.
Whiskey.
November 3, X-ray, Lima, Sierra, Joe, extra 5-9.
I like messing with Eddie, man. He's a good friend of mine. He's about an hour north of me.
CQ Park from there.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November, Dan, 59.
5-9 Lava Lava.
Thank you, buddy. 73.
See you.
CQ Park from there. Kilo Oscar 4, November, Lima, Lima.
All right, back to 20. Run these spots up.
Thank you for the call.
This is a lot like all the automation
CQ, Park sound the air.
is a lot like I ran
Whiskey
the
Delta 4,
the
Delta
POTA
Alpha,
event, the plaque event
November.
a couple years ago. Oh, you're still talking. My bad.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Station ending in Alpha, November.
Yeah, thanks. Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
That's me.
I've got you 5-9 at US 2996 in Texas.
Yeah, thanks so much for Cedar Hill, Joe. 5-9 here in Georgia. Have a great night.
Roger that, 73, and thank you for the call.
Whiskey
Kilo Echo, Germany. Whiskey
The Keg Man.
Kilo Papa 4 Papa.
Call, last call.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November, 59, US 3031.
5-9. Thanks for the new day. Standing by.
Yep, thanks for the new day. Stand by.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha, November. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Victor Alpha, 59, US 3031.
5-9 Georgia, Nathan. Y'all have a great night. 7-3.
Hey, thanks for hunting again. 7-3. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Victor Alpha.
Always fun getting them back to back like that. Get these in my log here. All these other spots are pretty old here. We can go back to that guy in California, see if we can hear him better.
Okay, sorry, my fingers quit working. Was that
I hear him pretty good now.
Quebec Charlie Yankee? All right, I got you at 5 and 6. Now, what was my report?
I've noticed from here in South Georgia, I'm pretty much South Central Georgia. At nighttime, 20 meters to the north kind of goes dead, and it starts to shift a lot further west, where I can get a lot more west than I could north. Like somebody in Missouri right now, it'd be hard for me to get on 20 meters because the sun's going down, but still open towards the west.
4 Zulu Papa Delta. Okay, November 4.
This guy right here is on 14337 in California at a trail.
QSL to 57. Neil, you're also 57. Tango November. Thank you for the second. That was a new day.
All right, you're more than welcome. I'm glad I could give it to you. All right, before I go on, any QRP? Any
Watch
QRP
this.
or park to park? QRP or park to park call now?
5 watts.
Whiskey Delta 4,
See if I can get
Delta
'em.
Alpha November.
Wow, somebody in there really light. Something 4 Delta Alpha. Try it again.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November.
Is that Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November?
Roger, roger, roger. 5 whiskeys, Georgia. 5 and 9, 5 and 9.
Okay, gotcha, Dan. You're 3333.
I'll take it.
QSL.
Thanks so much, buddy. I appreciate it. 7-3.
All right, 73. Thanks. And you?
I will do that. If somebody has a big pileup and they call for QRP, I'll drop the power down in a heartbeat. Put it back up to 95 here. It's fun to make those contacts. I mean, 5 watts from here to California, almost coast to coast. 5 whiskeys. I'll take it. Good one. Let's see who else we got. Washington, maybe? 14340. No, 17 meters. Let's see if this is still working today. Nothing. Might be time to hit some CW. 40 meters in Florida. Y'all check this out.
POTA, POWER, POTA power.
Y'all check this out. There's people on 40 meters in Florida right now. I am impressed.
Looking forward to catching up with you.
See how loud they are?
7-3s. Was there a kilo November 4, Charlie Whiskey Bravo? Roger, you're 5'9", South Carolina.
What's up, Craig?
20 over there, Craig. 20 over. Sounded good. 14 days ago, you're 6th time in our logbook. Thank you so much, my friend. That is right. 7-3 to you. Kilo Juliet 2. Kilo Juliet 2.
I was running a list. This will be fun.
Kilo Juliet 2, Lima, Bravo, Radio, Kilo Golf 4, Victor, Echo, Tango, US 5670, Lake Pimasaki. And let's see, we just got you yesterday there, Leon. How'd you do?
Thanks for picking me up yet again. I appreciate it. You guys are 5'9" in the western New York.
Oh, this is the Fosts. This is the POTA Power group couple. Yeah.
Leon. I hope you have a great week ahead, my friend. We'll look forward to catch you later.
Met them in Orlando.
Maybe on Wednesday we'll try to catch you again. 7-3s, have a great week. All right, was there a station ending in Bravo Romeo? Bravo Romeo only.
I'm not a fan of lists, by the way. I'm sure you've probably seen a live stream or two where I give my piece about lists.
Whiskey 9 Alpha Delta November.
There we go, Whiskey 9 Alpha.
But hey, it's a Florida park on 40,
Victor Echo Tango US 5670.
and these people are cool, so I'll wait.
You're a 5-8-58 into India Lima, Land Lincoln. I got your live stream up here on the second monitor next to the POTA page, over.
Yeah, thanks so much, my friend. Yeah, we just gave you
Oh, they're live streaming too. How cool is that?
You're awesome. Thanks for subscribing if you get a chance. And hey, Aiden in Illinois, you're coming in here 5'9", 10 over. Great job.
QSL, thanks so much for the park in 73.
I see what you did with the 80 in call sign. That's sharp. Thanks so much, my friend, and look forward to giving you a whole lot more in the logbook there. 7-3s. Kilo Golf 4, Victor Echo Tango. Well, I'll be nice. Spread them out. Kilo Golf 4, Victor Echo Tango 5670 is our park number here in Central Florida. QRZ.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November.
Kilo November 4, Mike Yankee Zulu.
Kilo November 4 Delta Kilo Uniform.
See, the bad thing about lists is I don't know if I made it in there until the list is over.
Kilo Echo 4 Papa Tango Papa.
What's up, Clyde?
3 Mike Alpha Victor.
All right, there's a list right there, fellers. It's a long one. We're
I don't like a long
we're
one.
gonna finish up with November 3, Mike Alpha and Victor. So then before that, Kilo Echo.
At least we know if we're on it.
Papa. We had November 4 Tango question mark. We had a Kilo Uniform 4. And we had a Kilo November 4 question mark. I think it was Oscar Whiskey. And then first off, Kilo November 4 Mike Yankee.
I didn't get in it.
First, we're going to start off with Whiskey Delta 4
Oh, I did.
Delta.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November.
There we go. Whiskey Delta 4. Dan in Kilo Golf 4. Victor Echo 5670.
Hey, POTA Power. Say hello to everybody on your stream because I'm live streaming right now as well. As a matter of fact, doing a little bit of hunting. So from stream to stream, howdy doody.
Hey, Dan. Man, that thing sounds wonderful. 5'9", 10 over in the park here. Just coming in here like gangbusters, my friend. Sounding great.
Hey, appreciate it so much. Y'all have a great night and have fun. 7-3.
Thank you.
See,
Have a good night. 7-3.
see ya.
7-3s, and enjoy your stream also, my friend. All right, there was a Kilo November.
Oh, that was cool. All right, I think our 20 I think the phone spots are about up. The 4-4 in Oregon.
Yeah, the other reason is shortly after you and I was born, Kid Nova.
Sounds like a rag chew.
Anyway, so we can bring
Hey, I'll keep it. Besides, the girls' version is Kimberly.
Yeah, rag chew. I can't hear him. All the other spots are pretty old. One in California that I can't hear, Santa Monica Beach on 14-318. But other than that, not much.
Kilo 5, India.
Not much is going on. Let's switch over to CW. Run a little bit of CW here. Let's see what we can find. 7061. This guy's in Georgia. I should be able to hear him if he's still on there. That might be him. That's him. It's KF4FZO. In Georgia at Magnolia Springs. Hey, thank you. That's me. Here's a new to me park in Arkansas. Hopefully I can hear him. Yeah, I'll be able to hear him. I think that was him. AB9CA in Arkansas on 14054.5. That was him. I love CW. It's such a fun mode. I got licensed. If you don't know the backstory. Hold on. I got licensed back in the 90s when they dropped the code requirement because I didn't want to do Morse code. And so I waited until they dropped the Morse code requirement because I thought I'd never have a use for Morse code. I didn't want to learn it. I hated it. But now here it is, umpteen years later. And I love Morse code. Go figure, right? I wish I would have learned it when I was smaller, younger, because your brain is a little more absorbent. I think you can learn stuff a lot easier the younger you are. That's an interesting sounding key. That was a very interesting sounding key. Thank you, Dave. All right, got him. That was a new park to me, so that's my one new park for the day. Already hunted, and it's only 19 minutes past the new day. That's awesome. Go around here, see what we can hear. This guy should be in California. No copy. Another one, California. No copy. No copy on that one. These two are at Butterfield, Washington. Nothing. Whiskey India Zero Sugar in Arizona. I figure I should be able to hear him. There he is. That's him. So KC. Awesome. Thank you, KC. Five, 6, 9. Ooh, 24905, Hawaii. Can we hear him? Nope. Somebody Oklahoma just got on here. New park. Jesus. That's a new park to me. See if we can hear him. I can. Sweet. Ribbon says this guy's running 14 words a minute. So this is probably not. That's probably him. Drop my keyer speed down to 15. Sound a little bit slower by hand. Space it out. That's me, buddy. Appreciate it. Now, he can probably copy faster than that. So I'm going to send the exchange up around 18 words a minute. But space it out. Yeah, he can copy that fine. Thank you, Dan. Good look. I found most CW operators, even if they're calling CQ at like 15 words a minute, I'll call them at 15 words a minute because that's what, Ribbon's picking them up as. As soon as they get my call sign, I can speed up on the exchange to make the whole thing go a little bit faster, especially if they have a pileup to help move things along a little bit. Because the exchange in POTA is very structured. So I can send the exchange. If there's calling CQ at 15 words a minute, you could probably go ahead and send your exchange at 18, 19 words a minute. You'll be just fine. Just when you hand key it, just put a little bit more Farnsworth spacing in there. You'll be fine. KE8PZN is on 7045 CW. I like to mess with him. Jack this up to about 24. Kilo 8 Golf, Quebec. Yeah, that's a knob on the 101D, and most of the Yaesus have an external knob. I know some radios. Some radios are kind of a bitch to get to the speed settings quickly. KX2 is easy to change speed on, but some of them you got to dig in the menus, like the 891. The 891 is a pain to send CW. I mean, to change your CW settings on. I guess you could put a hotkey on your 891, one of your ABC buttons. James has a little pile up here. This might be fun to get into. Hey, and to AKJ, what's going on, buddy? Doing a little bit of POTA hunting tonight. Run all the sideband spots already. We're on CW now, so. Trying to get James. He's on 7045. You hear all the people that are zero beating him? That's why you don't zero beat in a pileup. I did a video about that. You got me. I'll send a wolf. That's kind of like our exchange. Me and James have this exchange where we don't send a signal report back and forth. When he calls me, I say, back to you, or Roger, Roger. I'll say wolf, WOOF 73. We'll kind of bark at each other. All right, so I'm in his log here. Not much else is going on sideband here. Let's listen to James's activation real fast. All right. N5G, I didn't catch the rest of it, but that guy right there was shifted off. Great operator, whoever that was, did not zero beat him. I did a whole video about zero beating, why you shouldn't do it, and we're about to listen to this live because James has a train of people that love to zero beat him, and it makes life miserable. Let's see. Ouch. That is horrible. And here they come again. Everybody's zero beating them. That is crazy, guys. Don't zero beat a CW activator. If you're having a one-on-one conversation on CW, it's fine to zero beat because it's just you and somebody else talking. But if you're trying to get into a pileup or something like that, changing your frequency using your transmit delta, transmit clarifier, whatever your radio calls, or even moving your VFO. Now moving your VFO will change the pitch that you hear as well, so keep that in mind. But differentiate yourself. Change your pitch, because when you change your transmit delta, transmit clarifier, or whatever your brand radio calls it, it shifts your transmit frequency around, and it changes the pitch that the activator hears. So if you go higher, depending on if the activator is running in CW up or CW lower mode, they'll hear you as a higher pitch than the rest of the pileup. If you go lower, they'll hear you as a lower pitch. Zero beating is you can't make anything else. And I've been on the activation end of a zero beat CW pileup, and it's no fun. All you hear is just one continuous garbled tone, and at the end of it, you might hear the letter N or something, and you don't want to send N question mark because you're just going to get a whole new pileup, right? So I would say as the activator, probably the best thing to do if you don't hear anything in your pileup, is just don't do anything. Just sit there and wait. Somebody's going to send their call sign again, and hopefully they'll be in the clear. So, not much else going on here on CW. Hey, see ya. Alpha Charlie, 1 Oscar. Have fun at work, man. Not much else going on here. 17 meters to Washington's open. You're about to be mine. He sounds about 20. 18,073. He had a little pile going, didn't he? I don't know if he called me back or not. He kind of faded. There you go. $599. Yeah, him at 539. I would love to hear this guy on 14905 over in Hawaii. I do hear him. I hear somebody about that speed. See if that was him or not. Trying to pull him out of the contour here on the radio. Is that him? Yes. That was him. Move the beam a little bit. Perfect, Ben. Thank you. All right, 14905 to Hawaii if anybody needs it. I'll give him a 439. He was kind of hard to hear. Yay, Hawaii. All right, a couple more CW spots left. Let's see what we can hear here. There's a 30 meters California, 20 meters California. And 20 meters California. That's out to California. See if we can get this guy. That's him. AC6YY. Thank you, Ned. Got me. $579 to California, Eddie. You should get them. We've been tearing up CW. We got Hawaii just a second ago on 24,905. We've been tearing up Hawaii, the West Coast. That's not this guy I'm trying to listen to. That's him. He's at 16, so we'll go 17. Jumbo Marshmallow in the house. Y'all get not too bad on those storms, I hope, Eddie, right? Couldn't hear if he came back to me. There you are. Might have to slow down a tad. Send it twice. $16, huh? We got some pretty strong winds around here. I need to tighten my filter. This other guy's aggravating me. There. Why you just gonna hop right in when he's trying to work me? There are no lids on CW. Oh my goodness gracious. I didn't need the park anyway. Take another gander here at sideband. K4 KOE. Old Philip.
QSL up 57 Tennessee, Tango November.
Okie dokie, have a good evening. Kilo Alpha 4, Kilo Oscar Echo, Kilo
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November.
Hello, Daniel. Kilo Alpha 4, Kilo Oscar Echo, you're 5 and 7. I'm at McAllister in my truck, over.
Yeah, Roger. Call it 5-7 both ways, buddy. Philip, have a great night in 7-3.
Yeah, I just had an urge to get out here, and I've been working on this mobile setup. I had to replace the antenna, and it didn't go quite as planned, but that's kind of cool, man. Good one.
You two sounding great. See you.
Somebody's talking over the try it again.
Let's see, Washington. Nothing in Washington. California.
November 6 Hotel Uniform.
November 6 Hotel United, 5 and 7, US 0189, California, QSL.
California. This is Yarius.
Good evening. 5-4
N6
here,
ERS.
54 here, Northern California, Monroe,
14329.
5-4. Thank you for the lead check. Good luck out there, my friend. 7-3.
Thank you, Monroe, 7-3, QSL.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November.
Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November, 5-7, California, QSL.
Hey, thank you, Yaris. 5 and 5. Georgia, have a great night, buddy. 7-3.
Thank you,
Man, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on the spot page right now from Washington State. And I can't hear none of them. Go figure. Well, that about wraps it up. That's about all I can hear. No new spots on CW that I hear. We had some fun, that's for sure. Thanks, everybody, for joining. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Give me subscribe. It really helps me out on the YouTube algorithms. Try to get my video out there. Eddie, good to see you. Martini, Juliet, Mike, always good to see you. And thanks for stopping by. Alpha Charlie 1 Oscar, and to AKJ, always, buddy. Good to see you. ND9Z, Georgia Parks and Propagation. Ron Chris, Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar. Go check out his channel, Alpha Echo 4 X-Ray Oscar, here on the YouTubes. Georgia Parks and Propagation. Adrian AC10, Dale Miles, Myers from Jekyll. Thanks for stopping by and spending a little bit of time with me hunting some POTA. Maybe we'll do it again soon. Who knows? We'll see you. Y'all be good.